What happens to women when they lie? And I'm not talking about a small lie. I'm not talking about a lie when it comes to, I didn't see that yet, Heather. Send that to me in my email, antondaniels413@gmail.com, and I'm about to read the super chat shortly. I'm not talking about a lie when it comes to, oh, she lied about her body count, or she lied about how much money she spent at the mall, or anything dumb like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a lie. What happens to women when they lie on a man and say that he did something that he wasn't supposed to do to her? He me too'd her, and then they prove her wrong, or they find out that she's lying. What happens? What happens to a woman when she breaks up her relationship or her marriage or her household and it's all based off of a lie? I wouldn't even go as far as saying nothing happens. I would say they then get rewarded in family court law, because the determining factor for whether or not they're a good parent has nothing to do with their character. It has everything to do with whether or not they are convenient for the child or whether or not they're a woman. What should happen if we find out that Carlee Russell, without a shadow of a doubt, because the details are starting to emerge, we're going to go through it today. What happens if we find out that Carlee Russell was doing this all over clout, a man, to get back at somebody? What happens? Because a lot of people will say, well, what difference do it make? It's not that big of a deal. Nobody got hurt at it. We still searching for the baby that we can't find. Hashtag where's the baby? What happens, right? Well, you can't say nothing matters, because we've spent an infinite amount of resources investigating, searching our tax dollars. When these investigators and these legislators and all of these people, right, all of us, and all of the energy that we've spent on social media and having conversations about this and advocating for and trying to have conversations about supporting and protecting black women, you guys should be the ones that are the most disgusted at this. It shouldn't even be men. It should be you. You know why? Because now we don't take you serious when we see certain things that pop up. We just go ahead and brush it to the side. And it's like the boy that cried wolf, but it applies to everybody. What happens, right? When I evaluate and I try to determine, hey, Anton, is it smart for you to quit your job or not, right? You know, the thing that I take into consideration the most, not my bags, not whether or not I'm going to make way more money as a result of going off on my own and all of this other type of stuff. You know what I take into consideration most? My daughter and my wife. Why do I take that into consideration the most? Well, I'm not going to tell you about our personal business and, you know, why we need healthcare coverage and all of this other type of stuff. But I'll tell you that I know that most men, and of course we can never say all, you can never say all women, you can never say all men, but I know that most men, especially the ones in my circle, they always put the people around them first. Always, in every situation. We always put the people that surround us first. We don't always get rewarded for it. We don't always get appreciated for it. Now, that's not my situation, because I know that my people around me is appreciative of me, so that's not my concern. But I'm not speaking to the minority. I'm speaking to the majority. We don't always get appreciated, and we take for granted the fact that those lights cut on, the fact that you got good health care coverage, the fact that you got a 401k, the fact that you got life insurance. All of those things are meaningful, even if we overlook it every day. And so when you take into consideration the fact that men in general overwhelmingly do the thing that's in the best interest of the people that surround them, including society, not just the people that they serve directly in their household, but men in general do the thing that's in the best interest of the people that surround them in society. Why should we, at the very least, the thing that you should do is respect us. At the very least, the thing that you should do is respect us. I did a reaction to a clip on TikTok from a woman named Love Dorsey. Hey, everybody in the chat, let me know. Do y'all know who Love Dorsey is, or Dorsey Love? Love Dorsey? I think her name is Love Dorsey. When I dropped that video, I had never heard of her before. And the people was like, yo, she dope. I rock with her, because she was talking about the fact that most women don't respect men. And so after a specific amount of time in which they can get an opportunity to learn about them, and then they figure out whether or not he's him. Is anybody in the chat? Anybody in the chat? know who Love Dorsey is? I'm just curious. Ali says, yes, I do. Cronetta said me. Rashid says she cool. Nope. John Doe says yes. Matters Politics and Sports says yes. Brock says yes. I know Love Dorsey. She's super cool. I got a couple no's. Yeah, she be saying some real stuff. She's not perfect. Never heard of her. Nope. Love Dorsey. I know who she is. Mel Duke said, yeah. You rocking with her. AJ Wise says yes. Mike's here said yes. What to Watch on YouTube says she's dope. Ham Lock Report says yes. Emmanuel Palmer says yes. They said is she the new Kevin Samuels? Yes. I'm getting a lot of yeses. I bet. So this is what I did, right? I said, all right, cool. A lot of people in the responses and the ways in which I determine who it is that I'm gonna rock with, I get a pulse of the streets. So I do go back and I check out what the sentiment is on the different videos and stuff like that. And everybody said, Anton, you got to get on a platform. Anton, you got to get her on a platform. Anton, you got to get her on a platform. So I hit her up. I say, yo, Love, come to Detroit. We take care of our people over here. She said, Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I got you. So me and Love Dorsey, we going to cook up. We working on some stuff. She going to be here in Detroit. We going to do the full interview. And then I'm going to drop it in a Patreon, completely unfiltered, unedited, and uncensored for y'all and the Patreon. Y'all told me, say, Anton, I want you to tap in with her. I said, all right. I hit her up. She hit me right back same day. We kicked it. I said, you coming to Detroit to come get taken care of by the OG Anton Daniels from AntonDaniels.com? She said, I am. I sure is. So, we take care of our people here. I'm going to have her on the platform. Give me about a week and a half. I have it up for the Patreon members. So, y'all ask for it and you shall receive. But anyways, she did a video and she was talking specifically about the level of respect that women extend to men depending on whether or not he's him, right? So I said, oh, okay, interesting. I think that by default, women should have a level of respect for all men. All men. Women should have a level of respect for all men. All men. And how disrespectful is it for a woman? How disrespectful is it for a woman to lie to the point to where they would either put you in jail, they will put you behind an 8-ball, they will get you removed from your job, they will dox you, they will go off on your woman, they will put you at a disadvantage, and more importantly, they will lie and say that they seen a white baby walking down the street with a t-shirt and a panties on. And live with the lie. Live with the lie so much, they will die with the lie. You got to be a tough motherfucker to die with the lie. You say, listen, Jussie Smollett, I consider him a black woman too. Neither here nor there. Jussie Smollett, that strong black woman, never came back to the front of everybody knew what the fuck was going on. Everybody knew. Nobody is disillusioned. Nobody is confused. What he think? We gonna change our mind after a certain amount of years in order to say, nah, Jussie was right. You got to be a tough motherfucker to die with the lie. To let your whole career burn down, to go to jail, to get fined, to get persecuted, prosecuted, the whole 9 yards. You got to be a tough motherfucker to go down with the lie. We will respect you more if you came back and you said, you know what? It was a little tough for me at the time. I tried to capitalize the same way that Black Lives Matters was going on. I fucked it up. I didn't do it right. I hired the wrong Nigerians, and them motherfuckers came back and told the story too and said that he hired us. We will respect you. We would be like, all right, we feel you, fam. We done did a little bit of the same thing. Maybe not at your level, but we did a little bit of the same thing when we was 13 years old. We will feel you. We will rock with you. And when I look at this story from Carlee Russell and the fact that she's now getting her alleged brother, parents, boyfriend, and everything like that involved, it disgusts me. It disgusts me. So we're going to dive today. We're going to deep dive today. We're going to have a conversation. I got a lot of beautiful things lined up for y'all for the Patreon. Again, if you are not a part of the Patreon, the link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. And this is the greatest morning show on earth. Y'all ready to have a good time?